The most uncomfortable thing about a pig is not the mud. It is that once you stop looking at the snout, the body starts to feel strangely familiar. A pig in a farmyard looks nothing like you. It has hooves, a barrel-shaped body, a nose built like a living shovel, and a sound system designed by a haunted rubber duck. It roots through dirt, it eats things with alarming confidence. So the easy reaction is distance. That is an animal. This is us. But then medicine ruins the comfort. Because in hospitals and research labs, pigs have been taken seriously for a very unsettling reason. Their bodies are not human bodies, but some parts sit close enough to ours in size, structure, and function that scientists have studied pig skin, pig heart valves, pig kidneys, pig pancreatic cells, and genetically edited pig organs as possible ways to understand or help human bodies. Not because pigs are secretly people, because mammals are built from old shared machinery. Evolution doesn't start every creature from a blank page. It edits. It stretches one face into a snout, balances another body on two legs, thickens one hide, thins another, changes the teeth, changes the diet, changes the social life. But underneath the costume, many of the same survival problems remain. Move air in and out, push blood around, turn food into fuel, repair damaged skin, filter waste before the chemistry of the body poisons itself. A pig and a human answered those problems in different ways, but not completely different ways. Both are warm-blooded mammals with lungs, a four-chambered heart, a liver doing chemical housekeeping, kidneys filtering blood, intestines sorting food, and skin acting as the border between the body and the world. Different animal, same basic job list. That's why pig skin can make researchers pause. Human skin feels intimate. It has fingerprints, scars, sunburn, goosebumps, and every embarrassing memory your face has ever betrayed. Pig skin seems like it belongs to another category entirely. But pig skin has often been useful as a model for human skin because it can resemble ours more closely than the skin of many smaller lab animals. It's not identical. No model is. But when scientists study wounds, burns, healing, or skin structure, a pig can sometimes teach them things a mouse cannot. The resemblance gets even more uncomfortable when you go beneath the surface. A pig heart is not a human heart. A pig kidney is not a human kidney. The human immune system understands this very clearly. If foreign tissue enters the body may attack it as an invader. That's why pig-to-human transplantation is not a simple swap, like changing batteries in a remote. It's more like trying to persuade a security system that the stranger at the door is allowed inside. That's where gene editing enters the story. Some experimental pig organs are altered to reduce the signals that trigger human immune rejection. The goal is not to make a pig human. The goal is to make one organ less likely to be destroyed by a human body. And the fact that this is even a serious medical question is the eerie part. No one is planning to borrow a kidney from a pigeon. A frog heart is not waiting politely outside the operating room. But pig organs are close enough in scale and function that scientists can imagine a bridge between species. A fragile bridge, a risky bridge, a bridge that still raises medical, ethical, and animal welfare questions, but a bridge. And then there's the mind. Pigs are not just bodies with medical relevance. They learn, they remember, they explore. In experiments, pigs have shown they can solve tasks, use spatial memory, respond to cues, and even manipulate a joystick to move a cursor on a screen. Which is impressive, depending on how you performed the first time you used a laptop touchpad. But this doesn't mean pigs think like humans. That would be the wrong mirror. Pig intelligence belongs to a pig's world. Smells, food, social signals, hidden objects, familiar spaces, changing routines. A pig doesn't need to write poetry to be mentally complex. It needs to survive in a messy world full of opportunities and threats. And that's another echo. Humans are also omnivores. We are not elegant specialists. We are flexible, suspicious, hungry animals that learned to test the world with our senses, remembered what worked, and avoided what almost killed us last time. Then we invented civilization and continued opening the fridge for no clear reason. So the similarity between pigs and humans isn't one big claim. It's a stack of smaller echoes: skin echoes, organ echoes, appetite echoes, learning echoes. The pig is not almost human. It's not a person in a barnyard disguise, but it's close enough in certain biological ways to disturb the clean line we like to draw between us and animal. That may be why pigs feel so strange. They're muddy and clever, familiar and unfamiliar, useful to medicine and difficult to think about ethically. Close enough to help us understand the human body, but different enough to remind us that humans are not floating above nature. We're built from it. A pig in mud looks like a joke, but under the mud is an animal carrying some of the same mammal machinery that carries us. Not human, not almost human, just close enough to make the mirror uncomfortable.